called spiritism, which is also things that happen, spiritual things that happen. So there are certain perfumes. There are certain. I met one rich man. I was talking to him. Then he said, we're in South Africa. Then he walked with me. He's a pastor. He walked with me to a very expensive shop. And then he bought a certain perfume. Very expensive. I said, why are you buying this perfume? He said that anytime I use this perfume, money comes to me. And anytime I run out, my money begins to finish. It's not juju. And then I talked to one prophet. He said, oh yes. There are certain fragrances, and so you must know. There are certain fragrances that attract, and there. So that's why I said good energy. So there's more to these things that we are doing. So sometimes you must check the perfume you are using and what it is doing to you. You are collecting Abochi's perfume. It's abochilizing your money. So under this one, write down your top 3 expenses in the last 3 months. That's if you remember. Because some people, they don't even remember how they spend and what they use their money for. Every day. Those are the people who are always saying that dwarfs have been stealing their money. Motia famisika, motia famisika, motia fausika. You have been spending the money. Write down your top 3 expenses the last 3 months and ask yourself, which of these moved me closer to my goals? Three top expenses. Which of these moved me closer to my goals? And which of them were just emotional spending? I want you to get to a point where when you are spending, you are asking yourself questions. That how is this one moving me towards my goal? Like a day I was going to I was going for a meeting in one of the government offices, and I was wearing a shirt, very nice shirt, but the shirt had certain colors that were not proper colors. So when I hit the road, I think it was my wife, and somebody else said, this shirt, the color combination is you and Theophilus. Said, Chief, this color combination will not help you for the meeting you are going. So quickly, I drove to Kanda into a boutique, something I've never done in my lifetime. Went and bought a white shirt, cufflinks, wore it that afternoon, and walked into that office for the meeting. I am saying that whatever you are spending on, it must be towards your vision. So if it wasn't for the fact that I was going for a meeting that shirt was going to be a problem, I would never have bought another shirt. Lie, it will never happen. Shirt that I have in my house, I could have come back. But I was on the motorway, and then I was running late. I said, no, it's not possible. I can't come back. And I said, yeah. So the question you must be asking yourself when you are spending, how close is this getting me to my vision? When you start thinking that way, shawarma will not be nice for you. Meat pie will not be nice for you. All those things, you won't like it. Chichinga will not be. I met one poor Nigerian boy, struggling boy. And I was talking to him. He said, me, my children, those were the days that he was struggling. He said, me, my children, they eat cornflakes, breakfast, they eat cornflakes. And then I said, what about porridge? He said, they will not like it. They can't. At the time when we were eating soakings, Charlie, breakfast will be soakings or gari or something. Anything that can occupy the stomach and give stability. Brother man, as I'm talking with you now, He says witches and wizards are chasing him. That's why he's not getting rich. Wisdom has not found him yet. We're all living in this zone here. Paying small. He was paying small rent. I was living in my house. He was paying small rent. I built my house when I was 32, 33. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's my first house. So those of you are thinking that, by 50, I should have built my house. No, it's too late. You start pushing that agenda now. Don't wait when you are 50. And I came from a very poor home. My father didn't have a house. When my father died, his house had not even gone past lintel level. He was 80 plus. My father died old. It's not like he died in the middle of his age. That's why he couldn't finish. He was a bank manager. He had retired. He has lived. But the house that they call house didn't have one. So don't think that, and even now, I don't even know where that house is standing because I don't know. It's my mother who had a house. Even that house, we had to help build that house. So what I'm saying is that so when I say that I built my house at 33, it's not because they dashed me land and they dashed me cement. They dashed me nothing. The wisdom my mother gave me was that don't do your foundation for 5-bedroom, even if you want to build 5-bedroom, because you may not have the money to build 5. You have money for 2-bedroom. Do the foundation for 2-bedroom. When you finish, you can expand it. Because people do foundation for 5-bedroom, 2 boys' quarters, and then when they finish, they are finished. Ever. It is finished. Then, now we are believing God. The Bible never said believe God to build. It said wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Not believe God to build, wisdom. Where was I even before I came back to this? So, when you are spending, it must be towards the vision. When you do that, you would actually be able to account for what you are spending. You are just throwing money away. A time will come that you don't care when you are spending. You won't say amen to that one. Yeah. The last time, Pastor Jesus said that if you have to check your bank balance every time you are coming to pay for something or buy something, you are a poor man. So if you are at that stage, then we are all poor. Because I like to check my bank balance before I move. But the time is coming, we won't check balance. Yeah. You won't check balance. You go to the shop. Like I went to the shop, walking around, I went to see one nice coat. This blazer, nice, colors, like Joseph, with the the coat of many colors, beautiful like that. I said, let me wear it. I wore that thing. It was my own fit, like that. Charlie, this thing was made for me. And that shop is not some expensive shop, so I knew that this was New Jersey. I knew that this one, dear. I'm bringing this coat to Ghana. They will be shocked when they see me. So, and there was no price tag. So, I felt that this would be sale. So I asked the lady that, so what is the price? Then she said, $1,000-something. This was, I forgot which year this was. I looked at the thing and I told the lady that I really don't like the colors. I mean, I said, the colors are not resonating with. I don't like the colors. And the texture of the coat. Then I gave it to her. The speed with which I left the shop. Because she said she was going to find a different color and texture. I said, sure. But big companies, it's like this was another about maybe 4 years ago that I saw some nice shirts, Robert Graham shirts, very nice. So a friend of mine was traveling to America. I said, buy me 5 of those shirts. Because I thought it was maybe $50 or $100. I said, buy me 5 of those. He said, eh. I said, oh yeah. He said, it's expensive. I said, oh, how much? Buy me that. So the guy gets to and takes a picture of the price tag and says to me $500. And this is somebody way at the shy small, so I can't say forget it. I said, just bring me 2. Bring me 2. Hey, poverty is a wicked one. May the Lord deliver all of us in Jesus' name. Hey. Let's look at family quickly. Let's look at family. Let's look at family. Are we on course? Are we okay? Success means nothing if your family can't celebrate it with you. Success, it means nothing if your family can't celebrate it with you. So don't become that successful CEO who said, at my company, I was a leader, but at home, I was just a visitor. I was a leader, but at home, you're a visitor. This guy retired wealthy, but alone. So let's look at a few principles of building a strong family. Number 1, be present, not just available. Be present. Daddy, be present, be present, be present. Be present. Man, be present. Not just available. Presence is more than just being physical. It's more than physical. It's emotional and spiritual. Presence. Be present. Be present emotionally, be present spiritually. That's what I mean. Be present. So when your child is talking to you, put down your phone. Be present. When your child is talking to you, put down your phone and engage. Because that moment will never come again. So when I hear a knock on my door in the morning, whatever I'm doing, my phone, my iPad, whatever, I know that usually it's heaven who is coming to greet me or coming to hug me and tell me some things that are not so important to me but important to her. So I may not say come in immediately because I have to be ready for her. So it may take a couple of seconds, but I have to put all the things that I'm doing down. Yes. Then when she comes in, I open up. And then I hug her like I've not met her for like 1 week, 2 weeks. I hug her, I'll squeeze her, I'll kiss her. It is presence, not just available. Emotionally and spiritually, you must be present. Are you with me? So drop the phone. Show up at school events. Be present. Be present. Be present. People say that, oh, God has blessed you. All your children are following your footsteps. It's not just God has blessed you. It's not just God has blessed you. It is hard work. It's a lot of hard work. Be interested in their interest. Be interested in what interests them. Because usually we are not interested. A lot of the things that they do is just nonsense. But show interest. Show interest. This one will start talking to me about something that this morning as I was bringing Heaven to school, the kind of conversation she was having with me was not a conversation that I want to have. Because the pressure that is on my life, you can't be talking to me about bread and butter that you have got. See, grandma gave me this, so I'm going to do this. Then she will look at the box and says, but why did you write the expiry date like this? And I have to be interested. And I have to engage the conversation. And hey, why? What have they said? So when is it expiring? Because look, the journey is just 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, I can do whatever I want to do. Why can't you be present? Why can't you give them what your father didn't give you? Why can't you give them what you were craving to have and you never had? Because I didn't have it, I would never give it. You are a bushman. Why can't you give it just because you didn't get it? Give it. A time is going to come, you want your children to be your friend, and they will not. I disappeared from the house for just 2 days or so. Today when I was bringing Heaven to school, she was sitting in the car. She just sat back and said, I missed you. I said, I missed you too. My father never said, I said, if my father ever said, I missed you, I would know that he was on drugs. Where is it coming from? I mean, I may feel that the man has mental health problems. Look, I'll be so surprised I may even run away from the house. That my father, he has missed me. No, he wants to sacrifice me. They don't say such things. I've missed you. I will hug you. I love you. What? How many men got that? I mean, maybe your fathers were loving to you. Did you have that kind of fathering? That your father will come home, hug you, kiss you, I've missed you, let's go and play together. Joshua, you had something like that? If you had it, please teach us, because some of us, we had to learn it the hard way because you didn't have it. But the fact that you didn't have it is the reason why you must give it. Because you don't want to propagate that kind of culture. You don't want your children to run away from you. By the grace of God, when I talk to my children, they want to come home. I'm telling them, don't come. We want to come. The other places too, they are in a hurry. They can't wait. They can't wait to run out of the house and go and be free and do whatever they want to do. You don't want that kind of family. That's why I'm talking the way I'm talking. Show up at the events. Be interested in them. Train them yourself so that you can pass on the values. Train them yourself. Don't be tired. Once you have given birth to them, work begins. You cannot be tired. Don't allow TV. Don't allow house help. Don't say grandma will do, grandpa will do. No, train them yourself. Train them yourself. Every moment you get, do impartation. Every moment you get, do impartation. And I'm not talking prayer. Impartation of wisdom, impartation of advice, impartation of yourself. Yourself. Your children must reflect you. When somebody meets your son or your daughter, say, this one is a Mefful. This one is an Avise. This one is a Genesis. They must say, because you have passed it on. This one said this, when you see them, it's not by the way they walk or anything. It's the value that you have passed on. Hug them, hold them, kiss them, and say you love them, and converse with them. That is how you pass on the value. I talked about succession in the other place. There's no time for that. But if you don't do these things, what you are building is not going anywhere. What you are building is not going anywhere. Just last week, my 16-year-old, I told him, Emmanuel, I'm talking about intentionally doing these things. I said, Emmanuel, let me know the budget of the house without food, because that one, he can't handle it. So give me, this is how much we are buying for electricity for the month. This is how much you are paying for the cleaner over there. This is how much you are paying for the gardener. This is how much you are paying for. This is how much you are paying for. This is how much you are paying for. I said that, put it all together. He did it, sent it to me. I said, from today, you are going to manage this thing. So first of the month, I'll send you that money to your momo, and then you pay this one, buy the electricity, pay for this bill, do this one, and then I'll give you your own allowance too. So I left. When I got back home, he sent me a message when I was in town that the ECG, he has realized that we have run down to 70. So should he buy it now? I said, if you have run down to 70, then you have to buy. So he bought and called me. He's like, this is the first time I've done this, and I'm so happy. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to run this thing. I said, something that is so trivial, that was even a problem for me. It's such a burden that I'm working out. Then the house, they are running out. Then he'll call me. Then I have to now either stop my car and go on my app. And, when you have a 16-year-old son walking around, then you are doing all of this. You are not a serious man. You are not a serious man. You don't want to leave legacy. You are not building strong men. You are building straw. Build strong men that can carry your weight. They must be able to carry your weight. When you see my son's status, you see his DP. It's a picture of my two sons standing on my left and my right, and then I've lifted my legs and they were carrying me like that. And then I said that, thank God that I have got men who can carry my weight. And it's not just my physical weight. I'm looking at them carrying my spiritual weight, financial weight, every weight that I have, they must be able to carry it. And you have to do, it's intentional. It's intentional. When my son went to, I think, during the COVID period, my firstborn, I gave him money to buy data. He lost the money. It was school online. And he lost the money. I said, where's the 50 cities? He said, I don't know. I said, you don't know? Do you know how to make 50 cities? I don't know. It's okay, I'll show you. At the time, they were building our house. So I called the foreman. I said, Joshua is coming to site. How much do you pay your foreman, your laborers? He said, I forgot how much he said. I said, okay, so he's coming to work for the day. I have the pictures. I saw him carrying tiles. My own son carrying the tiles. I went to site, inspected all the site workers, including him, took picture. Then of the day, he got his 50 cities or 70 cities or something like that. Then he came home. I said, okay, so now you can buy the data that you lost. You can buy it and do your online school. Then I called him the following day. I said, so what lesson have you learned? He said, I have learned that it's very difficult to make money. I said, that's the lesson I needed you to learn. It's very, very, very difficult to make money. So you can't lose money. You should meet him now. He knows how to manage money. He manages money. He manages money. He manages money. The last time I was there when Emmanuel said, Joshua has sent me money. I said, hey. So I called him. I said, you've sent money to you. He said, I sent money to my sister and I sent money to my brother too. I said, hey, 21. You are trying to take over my duties. The last time I was there, then I called my daughter in school. She said, Joshua sent some money to pay some of my fees. I said, what? So I called him. I said, young man, that is not, never do that nonsense. It's not your responsibility. So I sent his money back to him. But what I'm saying is that at 21, he wants to carry my weight. He wants to carry some of my weight. Why? Because I intentionally built him. You just be there and then you are making your children become like, you have to be the bee. You have to treat them. How? They must be exposed to hardness. Because the world is not a soft place to be. Very, very harsh place. So by 18, I kicked him out of the house, threw him out into the world, and he's surviving. Not on his own. He's being taken care of, but he's surviving. I'm not there with him, but he's surviving. And he's taking care of his siblings. Amen. His mother and his siblings are going to visit him. He's started planning. Okay, so when they come, I'll pick them from here, and I'll be taking them here. I say, okay. The guy is a man already. So now, if God decides that he's calling me now, I am safe. I know who can handle what. 2 days ago, I was talking to. I said, I know myself more than I know. So I can't tell your story. I'll tell my story. It's okay if I tell you my story, because that's the way you will learn. I was talking to my daughter, the second one. She said she was talking to her friends in university. She was talking to her friends, and she said to them that my parents will never leave their inheritance for any lazy child. Then the children, the mate said, hey, is that so? They must be very mean. Then my daughter said, you want them to slave all their life and pass it on to a lazy child? I wouldn't do that. And she was telling me, I said, where did these people get this wisdom from to even know that it does not make sense that I will slave and then hand it over to a lazy child? He said she, at the age of 19, thinks that it is foolishness to do anything like that. She would never do it. And her friends were like, it is true actually. Intentionality. Don't make them senseless. Just look at them. They are. Please, the world has too many liabilities. Don't add your children. Don't add your children. Don't add your children to the liabilities of this world. A man sent his son to come and visit. That boy is so untrained that I just said to myself that if you don't train your child, you have worried him or her, because he becomes a liability wherever they go. And nobody wants liability. So force it. Don't go this way that, they all have their path. So you have to allow them to use their path. They have their own path. Yeah, we understand that they have their own path. But you have to guide them on the path. Train up a child in the way he should grow. You should go. When he grows, he will not depart. Train up a child in the way he should go. There's a path, but train them on the way that they should go, so that when they grow, they don't depart from it. You saying that, okay, every child has their destiny, so we allow them to explore. They will explore. By the time you see they are in jail and they have become gay. Number 2, lead with love and example. Am I helping anybody tonight? Lead with love and example. Your family listens to how you live more than what you say. So lead with love and example. A man doesn't raise a child by shouting. He raises them by showing. It's not by shouting, it's by showing. And then number 3, communicate openly. If you are in pain, let them know that you are in pain. Let your wife know that you are in pain. Don't do these macho things. Because we like to hide our pain. Bemansu. You are dying, no? You are dying. Learn to bear your soul. I know you are a human being. Don't bottle everything. Don't bottle everything. You become depressed. You become suicidal. If you can't have that conversation with your wife, find somebody to have a conversation with. But definitely bear your soul out sometimes. man, so we have to be strong. You can't cry. You can't. Yes, who says you can't cry? I would make a male child to cry, and when they grow up, they say we can't cry. Moses, he cried. Yeah. Even Jesus cried. We are men, as for men, as for a man, you for be a man, you can't. That foolishness also was in my heart at a point. Because my firstborn is a very soft young man. And it worried me from the beginning. And someone said that there are too many hardened people in this world. So if God blesses the world with a soft person, why do you want to harden him? Because I grew up and tell a man there you for. But he's doing everything a man must do without being callous and rough. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So as a man, don't say that I have to keep it. If you have to sit down and cry in your room, cry sometimes. Cry sometimes. As a pastor, there are times I sit in my room and cry. Because I have been hurt by church people. I sit down and cry. What did I do? Because I asked my wife that, am I such a bad leader? Am I such a bad pastor? Am I such a bad person? And all the people, you don't even know what you have done to them. Selassie. You don't know what you have done to them. Just wickedness. They say, oh, me, I know they cry. You will die. Oh. And wives who are here, please, let your husbands cry on you and don't disregard them that, oh, we are Bema, we are Bema. You bury Bema and you'll be surprised. And as a man, learn to say sometimes, I'm trying. I'll get there. I'm trying. I need help. Ask for help. Ask for help. Ask for help. And wives must be, I'm not talking to wives, forget it. Ask for help. Ask for help. Ask for help. And it's not just to your wife, but even your children. When you are doing something, call them, come and help. My nurse, I've told him, by the time I wake up, the car must be washed. It's help. Ask for help. Don't just, I'm all sufficient. You are not God. Ask for help. Then number 4, which is the last one under family, create family systems. Create family systems. I think when I finish that one, I will leave it for questions so that we can wrap. Create family systems. Create family systems. That means have a family budget, family meeting, family goals. Create family systems. You must have a vision for the family. You must have the things that you do as a family, the things that you believe as a family. We believe in integrity. We believe in hard work. We believe in diligence. There must be certain things that the family, they know that this is what we stand for. They believe in humility. We believe in this. We believe in that. And they know it. It's a family thing. And the head of the family must drive this agenda. If you can't drive the agenda, let your wife drive it if she can. And don't feel undermined that I should be the one doing it. Why if I'm not the one doing it? I had that foolishness some time ago. Everything I'm telling you is something I've gone through. Me, I didn't have too much time to do daily devotion with the children. And my wife liked to do it. Then I used to get offended that I should be the one doing the devotion. Why is that every time she wants to do the devotion, then I'll sabotage it. When they are coming to do it, then I'll start sending them by heart to sabotage it because I'm the head. You see foolishness. The thing flows naturally from her. Me too, what flows naturally from me, she doesn't fight it. So why am I so competitive? That's why I'm saying that. If you can't do it and your wife can do it, let your wife do it. But you have ordered that it must be done. That put these things down. This is what we believe as a family. We believe in this. We believe in that. We believe in this. During the COVID time and after, I was having weekly meetings with my family, including the children. Family's wife and children. Then I'll sit down and I have what I call Father's instruction. So I sit them down, I open the Bible, I teach from one verse in Proverbs or somewhere. I teach them, I allow them to ask their questions. Then I also tell them the values that we want in the family and the things that we want to do and the things that Father's instruction. So they must hear your voice. And that's how you build them. Create family systems. Family systems. Don't let your children always be on TV. I don't have TV in the house. I have TV in the house. The TV that's in the house, I don't even know how they turn it, how it's turned on. Yeah, Sompo. I went to, under pressure, I went to get DSTV some years ago. We don't even use it. So it's expired. We've not renewed. Don't even know why we got it. Years ago, we went to buy TV. It's there. I don't think we have even turned on that TV to see if it works. So, right. Has anybody turned it on? It's there. We have fixed it. Emmanuel, did you check it? You've also not turned it on to check if it works. So, why is it in the house? They've gone to buy TV and fix it on the wall. And we don't even know if it works. What I'm saying is that we have trained ourselves in the house to the point where TV is not training the children. Don't allow it. The people who brought us tablets are fighting for their children not to be on tablets. And we are fighting for our children to be on tablets. Have a family budget, family meetings, family goals. At least once a month, discuss the dreams and things that you want to do as a family. And teach your children what you wish someone had taught you. Teach them. So I gave you assignment. The first assignment, where is it, Crapo? Let me see. I gave you one assignment. I said, write down your top 3 expenses. The assignment number 2, then I'm done, is schedule a family night this week. No phones, no TV. And ask everyone, what do you think we should be working toward as a family? And you'll be surprised the kind of wisdom the children carry. Write it down and make it your shared vision. And, tune it nicely. Amen. I'm sorry I may not be able to talk about the third leg because of time. But just generally understand that finance gives you the means, family gives you motivation, faith gives you meaning. Finance gives you means, family gives you motivation, faith gives you meaning. So a complete man doesn't chase balance. He builds rhythm. Some seasons will require more finance, others more family time, others more faith. You must learn how to balance these things. Amen. A man's true wealth is not in his bank account, but in the peace of his home and the strength of his convictions. A man's true wealth is not in his bank account, but in the peace of his home and the strength of his convictions. That is true wealth. Amen. I think I'll end it here so that we'll take questions if there are any, and then we'll bring the meeting to a close. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Shall we please do it better? Can we please do it better? Let's do it better. Let's do it better. Wow. A lot of mixed feeling in here. Please kindly take your seat. Thank you so much, our dear pastor, our coach and mentor, tonight for pouring out to yourself again into us. Quickly, we'll be going to the Q&A, question and answer period. Whilst we're doing that, we plead with the ladies, kindly visit the table and get us something to chew and also sip. So we have microphones around. Can we have some gentlemen help us with some microphones? You have any question to ask? Kindly get ready with it. But in the interim, we want to take a dance ministration from the chosen team. So we want them to be ready. As they bless us with the dance ministration, then we'll be taking the Q&A. Kindly be getting your questions ready. We'll be taking a ministration from them, a dance ministration. So if they are ready, please. While the dance ministration is going on, Rohi ladies, please be helping us with a snack on our tables. Thank you so much. Kindly relax. Make sure you ask a question, and I'm sure it's going to be a blessing. God bless you. I'll be back shortly.
I can do it. I can do it. See, I can do it. See, I can do it. By the Spirit alive in me. If you like, put me in the desert. I will grow. I will grow. Water will flow from the rock. I tell you, by my God, I move. I move. I leap. I leap over a wall. By my God, I move. I move. I run. I run through a troop. By my every day is a glorious day. Every single day, salvation grace always. While they trust in horses and chariots, I rely on the Spirit of God. For the Lord is my strength, my energy, my help, my refuge, and my fortress. So I'm not going bringing it in my way. There's no challenge impossible for me. I can do it. I can do it. See, I can do it. See, I can do it. By the Spirit alive in me. If you like, put me in the desert. I will grow. I will grow. Water will flow
Thank you. Can we please appreciate them for that great move? All right, so questions and answer time. You have a question, please. Please, can you please help us with microphone, those who need the microphone to ask questions? Thank you. We have some leaves also going around. If you don't want to speak, you want to write it so that we can ask on your behalf. Kindly do that. Okay. We have a question. All right, please go ahead. You can mention your name and maybe any other details you want to add to it and ask your question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. My name is Priscilla Asia. So my question is on the part of the finance where Daddy mentioned that we should save and invest intentionally. So my question is, as an entrepreneur who would also like to invest, or in your quest to create wealth, is it every money you get that you can put into a business? Because sometimes you realize that when you put money into investment, it takes long to yield some amounts. But the same amount, when you put it in a business, within a few months, you would have gotten something higher. So what would you advise? Would you like, is it important, or is it, what's the best way to use? Is it safe to put all your money into business?
Into your business?
Yes, please.
If you believe in your business, yes. Me from the beginning, when we started running the business, I had no savings, I had no investment, because in my heart, I can turn around the money faster than put it in the bank or anywhere like that. So I put everything inside. However, at the time my wife was working, so I could do that. But if you're in a situation where that is all the money you depend on, then there must be a percentage that goes in and a percentage that you use to live. Then also, I don't know if that's where you are looking at, but you must also get to the point where the business money is not your money. It is an investment that is for the business. The business gives you a salary, which is your money. Then you decide that I want to put some back into the business or whatever, but your salary is yours. So that you don't put everything inside and also depend solely on everything that comes out. Do you get me? So unless you are so sure of, not even for the long term, but maybe it's a short term something that has come up. Let's say somebody calls you, can you supply this product, and then in 30 days we'll give it back to you, we'll pay your money, and then you know that I'm going to make this amount of money from it. That you can go ahead and put everything inside, knowing that in a month or in 30 days you are getting your money plus. But if it is business that you are not so sure, let a percentage go in and keep a percentage of the money, so that you don't end up losing everything if it happens, because things happen. The business can go down. It's not every business we have done that worked. Some failed woefully, as if we didn't even think. And we invested thinking that this is a very good area we are investing, but it went bad. So had we put everything in there, we would probably be on the streets by now. So you just want to hold a percentage somewhere as well. Yeah. Diversification is important. That's why they say don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yeah.
Thank you so much. There is a hand. please, he can continue.
All right, thank you, Daddy, for the opportunity. My question is on, I think, threefold. So,
Your
I would
questions are always very, very difficult.
okay, I would like to build wealth, but then I have a gift. I am a professional, and then I also run a business. So my first question is, where should I focus my energy? My second is, which one should I drop if I want to drop any? And then, where should I strengthen among these three?
So you are a professional,
Yes,
and then you have a gift,
yes.
and then what else?
And I run a small business.
Okay. You are multi-talented. You are very gifted. So it will depend on a lot of things. I can't give you a straightforward answer, but it depends on a lot of things. For example, if your profession is giving you a certain amount of money and satisfaction, I would not immediately say that drop it. You could be doing all at the same time and try growing all at the same time. The one that has the highest prospect is the one you should put your energy in. Yes, your profession is there. One of the things that you would want to think about is, yes, I have a profession, and so you are working with your profession in a job, right? No matter what you do, however good you are in that profession, they will retire you at a point. So your profession cannot continue. However, if you put your energy in your skill or whatever it is that you have, and it has potential to grow, you probably have a job for life that can be passed on. So there are a lot of ways to look at it. I would need more information to be able to employee, there's the self-employed, and then